on safari in Namibia. Tricked ya. You thought you were watching a scuba video.
Well, we are technically on safari in Namibia, but that's not what we're doing this for. We are actually here to talk to you about the last day that we had in Sipadan, because we made this closing video. We talked about the top 5. If you haven't seen that video already, go check it out. But then, the last dive, sorry, I'm driving, so I'm thinking about it. The last dive.
It is our last drive.
The last dive we did in Sipadan was pretty spectacular.
That's true.
Why was this spectacular?
50 minutes. Actually, it was probably 48 minutes. I could look at my dive log and tell you exactly how long it lasted, but it was under 50 minutes. One dive.
This is why it was spectacular. We were diving a place called Barracuda Point. We have been diving Barracuda Point a lot. Like, I think we dove that thing probably twice a day on most occasions, for a total I've probably been down like 8-10 times.
Hashtag humble brag.
Hashtag humble brag of all times when diving Sipadan.
I've driven.
I've divin.
Dove?
Dove. Right now we're diving in Sipadan. About to do Barracuda Point. We do it a lot. It's really nice. Probably see some turtle and some shark. Let's head down. So we started diving and we hit along this kind of sidewall, this awesome drift. And as a last day, getting a chance to do that kind of drift was pretty spectacular.
If you don't know what drift diving is, it basically means that you don't have to do any work and swim, or fin as they call it. You can just ride the current wherever it takes you, and then the boat comes and picks you up wherever you are when you finish. It's great because you get to really cover a lot of ground and you see a lot of things. It's also just really fun to go fast, and this was a very strong current.
Yeah. So we were cruising along for a while, and Michelle spots a shark while we're doing the drift dive. We kind of pull up. I go towards an end point, like along the wall, while the rest of the group kind of banks to the other part of the reef, and I see these sharks starting to kind of cluster around this one area of reef. So I get a little bit closer and stare at them for a little bit. Hang on.
If we missed a rhino to do this video, it's over for you.
So I get a little closer, stare at them for a little bit, and then I get a little too close, and it kind of freaks me out. So I get a little spooked, but it's okay. And I realize the group is gone, so I just swim as fast as I can back to catch up the rest of the group.
Stop here.
Okay, we're stopping because this part's very important. So I swim really quickly to catch up with the rest of the group, and then we start to see these other white-tipped sharks all start to swim around us. They're kind of going in front of Michelle, they're swimming in front of the guide. They're just moving pretty quick and being unusually active from what we've seen in the past. Then, as we dive and we were swimming for a little, like 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, it happens. Cue what happens. Let's see what happens.
We thought they were eating the one shark.
Definitely thought it was a territory beef and they were trying to eat the other shark.
It was really, really quite violent to watch.
Turns out it was shark mating and a bunch of male sharks chomping onto the female shark and getting it really exhausted. And evidently when they swam off, one of them was gonna go mate with the shark, which is pretty crazy and a pretty violent way as a mating ritual, if you ask me. But that explains why when I was swimming before, I saw this one shark that was kind of beat up with a couple bites on it. That was the female shark that had been bitten up before in past mating activities.
This is like a true Nat Geo, like very unique sighting. There basically are no videos of it on the internet.
We tried searching. We could probably find them if we dug even deeper, but it's not quickly apparent.
It's very rare to see this.
Yeah.
You often see female sharks after mating has happened and they look terrible. They're like kind of bloody and they've been really beaten up. So we got to see the before.
The process.
Yeah, we didn't see the after.
It was pretty cool, and we got really close.
They got really close.
They got really close.
Yeah.
So yeah, diving and Sipadan. Pretty phenomenal.
Pretty memorable way to end our trip to a very memorable place.
And eventually, we'll bring you here in Namibia. But not yet. Got a lot more travels to go through before we get up here.
Sneak peek of what's to come.
See you soon. Bye. Cheese.
Doing a review of the Suto Zoom Novo here on board. I like to make sure everyone knows how to use this watch before I review it. So, yeah, a little loud. Stick with me, folks. It's only gonna be 17 and a half minutes long, like all my reviews are. So, this is the main screen. I can't figure out what this number is. I've been asking literally everyone who works here, and they just pick a different screen, and they're like, this is decode time. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. I know. I can read that one. It has words. So, we'll skip this screen for now, but it does say I can't go on an airplane. Or you die. Thanks, Suto. I still 11 hours, 28 minutes till I can get on an airplane. It is 6:14 a.m. and the temperature of the air is 27 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that means because I'm from America. This is Suto Zoom Novo. This is not a paid partnership, but if you're looking for sponsorship, call me.